Hello everyone, Sexy Hexy here. I just wanted to go ahead and make a quick tutorial video for my H1Z1 settings, as I do get asked it a shit ton. So I figured I'd hook you guys up with that information. Now again, you should do whatever settings work best for you. This is what works for me. Down below, I'm gonna go ahead and post all the information as far as the file there for my notepad, and you guys can just copy that if you want. I'll kind of explain why I have the settings as I do. So first things first, make sure you go ahead and hit that sub button down below. Anyways, first things first, you're gonna go ahead and go into your Steam file here. You're gonna go to H1Z1. You're gonna right click on that, go to properties. When you go into properties here, you're gonna be going to local files. Once you go to local files, it's browse local files, and that'll go ahead and open up your H1Z1 folder. Now you're gonna scroll down and you're gonna look for a folder called user options. Now you wanna make sure you are gonna be opening this with Notepad if you don't already have it selected. Mine's already gonna open it with Notepad, so it's not really that big of a deal. So here is my exact folder right there. Now also what you want to make sure is, if you are editing this real quick, that you go into properties here and you make sure that read only is turned off. Otherwise you will not be able to save the new info. I'll explain why we have it on read only after I finish going over all this stuff, but that's a big thing you want to do. Whenever you're making edits into it, you need to do that, otherwise it won't save properly. So you go like that, you're going to be opening this up. Now this is my setup here. I play it in full screen mode. The reason why I play it in full screen mode rather than windowed full screen is because if you play it in windowed full screen, it stutters a bit, and it is really noticeable when you are playing the game for extended hours. But if you want it in windowed full screen mode, you just go ahead and type in windowed right there, and that'll go ahead and keep you in windowed full screen. I don't recommend it, however. So that is what I do. Now HD pixel quality right here is set to a 1, and the reason why we do that is because it makes the game look a lot more crisp, a lot more better. But you can also, I believe if you turn that down, it is just a 0.75 right there. But I like to have it as 1. Effects quality, texture quality, floral quality, all at 2. I don't believe you can really do anything with the floral quality. You used to be able to turn it off. You can no longer do that, where it got rid of bushes and shit like that. The main thing, though, that you're looking to do is turn off shadow quality. That'll be a 0 there. The reason why we do that is you get slightly better FPS, and it's easier to see players, you know, when there's not shadows around. Other than that, the reason why we go with 2 in the effects quality is because when you shoot a player, they will actually go ahead and do a blood splatter. If you have that set at 1, you will not see that blood splatter. But again, if you don't have the graphics card where you can have these effects qualities and these texture qualities, make sure you go ahead and turn that down, whatever works for you. I do too, because I like to see the blood splatters. The rest of it's not too important. I do turn off AO, which is ambient occlusion, I believe. And I also turn off fog shadows, but I don't know if that really does too much. Mono quality is 2, my FOV is 70, so that's why it pulls out a little bit, and my render distance is 1600, because that's just what works for me. You can obviously have lower render distance and it's fine. Players render at about 1550, I believe. So once you have that all set up, the rest of my settings are pretty basic. Volume, you know, here. My aim sensitivity, which I get asked a lot, is going to be 0.05 all around. This is just mic, whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and copy all that and put it all down below. You guys can literally copy it, whatever, and just paste it in there if you decide. But again, make sure you are editing this file so it works for you. Now, after we're done with this, you're gonna hit save, boom, and then you're gonna exit this out. Now, the main thing that is super important, if you do all this stuff and you don't do this, it'll go to complete waste. You have to go back to user options, you right-click it, go to properties, and then you are going to change it to read only. The reason why you do this is because if you make any edits in the game, it'll actually go ahead and turn shadows back on, and it'll readjust all your settings. So it kind of sucks. You want to turn it on read only, that way it doesn't turn the shadows back on. And there you go. You're gonna hit that, boom, bop, bam, and then you go ahead and launch the game. Easy as that. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Hopefully this helps you. And may the odds be forever in your favor. Take care. Peace.